K and A fam. Yeah, we've been silent the past week. Yeah, we didn't show up. That's because Big Brother doesn't like when we say certain things. And so we were in the corner, the YouTube corner, should I say, for the past week. And we've gotten a strike against us. Even though we repealed or appealed the strike and tried to get us back up and running quicker, they deemed what we were reading from a source that we've been following for the past 2 years. They deemed it as misinformation. Funny how that works. When a social media outlet, social media platform, gets to decide what medical advice is or is not true. So with that said, we are not going to be continuing Misinformation Mondays in the sense of how you've seen it, where we're reading news articles. One thing in the years of business that I've learned is when things become difficult, you don't just give up, you pivot and you change. It's the beauty of being self-employed, is you don't have to submit to a employer or a boss. However, if I want to use this platform, or if Kimberly and I want to use this platform and to maintain a business and to maintain an income and to increase that income and to increase the engagement and the people that we reach and the people that we talk to and the people that we can teach, that's what we're looking for. And this could be a blessing from our mighty Creator, that if the people are not awake at this point in time, what sense is there in saving them? The writing's on the wall. So with that said, we're going to be keeping the Misinformation Mondays, but I have not determined on how to approach that idea without getting flagged or without jeopardizing this channel. I could do the traditional Misinformation Mondays on a different platform such as Rumble or Odyssey. And I was actually thinking TikTok, because it seems like there's a lot better of a algorithm on there in regards to reach than there is on this channel or on this platform. And even though we're not as big as some of these other bigger platforms out there, the level of censorship is across the board. And I'm not saying that these other platforms don't have censorship, because they all do. The problem with these other platforms are the people are not there. There's a reason people use YouTube, because it's the second biggest search engine in the world next to Google, which is also owned by Google. And so, because I can do a lot more of my opinionated videos on other platforms, I might just take them there And we might just keep this more in regards to a homesteading, traditional homesteading prepping channel. And it's not that I don't want to inform people of what's going on, but this has made me think that there's other information out there that is more important to people nowadays than to, hey, look at what's going on in the world, because we know what's going on in the world and it's not good. You can believe it or not, the day will come, and hopefully you're not knocking on my door, because depending on who you are and who you were, the Father does say, treat thy neighbor as thyself. But the neighbor does not include the person that lives next door. And there's a definition in the Bible as to what your neighbor is. So, with that said, we'll see how this Misinformation Monday thing goes. But I would recommend, for a more up-to-date thing, follow me or us on Instagram at OffGridKNA, because there's a lot more background information. There's a lot of this information that I put on YouTube on Misinformation Mondays on Instagram, and then some, because a lot of the stuff that I want to post on this platform I cannot, because it would be taken down. This has been the second video that's been taken down, and we're gonna stop that. We do not have the power to fight these forces, so we're not gonna be doing that. And so with that said, I appreciate each and every one of y'all that come and visit on the Mondays to listen to me rant and rave and read news articles that you won't be told on the mainstream media. However, that time has come to an end, and I would recommend you either following us on Instagram or TikTok, because seems like those places, and I'm not saying censorship isn't there, because I know people that have been censored on there, but they have not affected me, so I will continue to do so. And those platforms do not affect revenue as of yet, because there is no revenue generated from there, so it don't matter. But when it comes to you all that are subscribers, and I know many of you subscribers have come from Misinformation Mondays and have loved all the content, what would your pivot be? How would you like me to pivot on this scenario? Would you be willing for me to do a 5-minute Misinformation Monday on TikTok? I can narrow it down, don't have to be 15-20 minutes. And I would recommend each and every one of you follow me on those other platforms, because there's a lot more information that I can put out there that I cannot do here. So with that said, we'll close this one out. Thanks for everyone who has supported us so far through this journey, continues to do so, and will continue to do so in the future. We wouldn't do it without y'all, and we just want each and every one of you to be blessed and to have peace. Amen. See you on the next one.